Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
We're back.
So, if you were listening last
Remember,
week,
we left you hanging, which I'm sure you're very excited.
I'm sure
to hear
you've been
about
waiting
this.
all week for this. This is the suspense has been killing you.
Jinx.
All right. So, if you are listening to this currently, I am literally somewhere in the middle of the Caribbean right now.
Danna is sunburnt, drunk.
Probably. More than likely I am. And you might be listening at 6 a.m. and I still might be. So, you don't know. It's a good time.
Okay, so we have to do a little wedding recap, but we have to
Yes.
talk about your cruise. So right now, are you cruising with a balcony or an inside cabin?
We have an inside cabin. I
You
know.
did?
Yes, because
What? So you're sleeping in because you have no sunlight.
well, so this is interesting. It's an inside cabin, but we have a window
Oh, you're out to the
that
promenade.
goes
or
looks
whatever
over
the-
Central Park, which
Is what they call it?
because it's like Central Park in New York City. And it
really
overlooks
nice.
Central Park. And so
Do
that
they charge you extra for
no,
that?
no,
Okay, that's good.
you don't. No, we kind of got lucky, to be honest
Okay.
with you. And that is open, up on top, it's the inside, the inner.
That would be nice.
circle.
That would be good.
So
So
you
you get
still
sunlight.
can see sunlight coming in. Yeah,
And no people looking in.
Correct. So I would always prefer a balcony, but basically we were trying to save money because we had to get 2 rooms.
Save money on a cruise that costs a lot of money.
It is really
people.
expensive, and so
It's a brand new ship.
yes. So yeah, recap. We're going on Star of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. When you're listening to
And so
this,
if you don't follow the cruise world, that's a brand new ship.
it's very nice. So we're very
Icon
excited.
class is
Yes.
the latest.
Bougie,
But
bougie.
nobody is surprised that Danna would be on the
Stop.
latest.
Yes, stop.
Let's
so
be
we
clear,
talked.
the Pattersons cannot afford this cruise.
Listen, that's because the Pattersons are looking at a cruise in the most expensive week of the entire year for cruising,
and
which
the
is the week
Pattersons
between
quickly
Christmas and New
figured
Year's.
out we could not afford
Yeah, you need
the
to go.
cruise.
You have to go on a cruise. I cannot help that you people have state fairs and county fairs and farm bureaus and business.
Oh, Bill,
and
wait, time out. Bill, bring it over. Look, you fluffed it. Look, Bill made a beautiful dessert for us. You have to come over
I
here.
think you're dripping ice cream. You're dripping ice cream.
Bill, you have to come to the center.
Or maybe
There's
it's just condensation.
Right here. Bill made this beautiful, fluffy cake.
Did you take a bite out of there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Olivia and I.
They totally tasted it already.
Was it good? So, on a side note, my friend Jen Baird makes, when we go to the All-American Junior Sheep Show, Jen always makes this delicious cake, and it's made with ice cream sandwiches. So she shared the recipe, as all good friends do. And so I made this recipe, plus I improvised because that's what I do. So I added hot fudge and caramel.
Joey, go.
And Joey's back there saying hi. Anyway, so I forgot everything I was supposed to bring for dinner tonight, including the cilantro for the corn salad. I forgot the dessert. I forgot everything. So Bill had to finish the dessert. So thank you, Bill.
He did great.
You did great. And he even
He taste tested it for us.
taste tested it and he gave stiff peaks with
2
his whipped
thumbs up.
cream.
Oh, we still have to talk about that too. All right, so
Discussion point, what 2 thumbs?
I
don't
knew
think
what
the
you meant. I
discussion
got
point
what
was the stiff
I
peaks.
got. We had stiff peaks.
What are we talking about?
I don't
What are
know.
we talking
So,
about?
anyways, we were talking about going on a cruise, and then from there we kind of navigated over to I want to go on a vacation without my kids for next year, and then we talked about when you should
Weddings.
have kids later in life, because I felt that Tom and I had a big old wedding when we got married nearly 20 years ago, and we started behind. Our parents helped us but could not help us enough, and so we paid for a lot of it ourselves, and we had the opportunity to go to Vegas. My uncle offered for us to go to Vegas, and he would have paid for all of us to go, and I said no. I wanted the big old-fashioned wedding, and to this day,
If I was your friend,
I
I would
regret
have been
it.
take your uncle who had no kids.
at the time he had no kids. I regret it tremendously. I don't regret obviously getting married, but the end result really is the same, right? Whether or not you have some big old-fashioned wedding or you...
I don't know what the right answer is.
I don't either.
I really don't.
But I regret it purely because when I look now, 20 years later, I'm like, golly, that's so much money to spend on one night, on one day. And I realize it's supposed to be the most important day of your life. But I just feel like your end result is you are marrying the person that you love. And so however you get there, it really doesn't
And
matter.
I don't even know that that's the most important day of your life.
No, it probably isn't. There's
I feel
probably
like
other
it's the
ones.
start of the most important part of your life. I don't know. So this is interesting. So we went to our non-relative, however we feel like they're family. So my
In-laws.
my in-laws, so Bill's brothers,
In-laws.
in-laws, they have 2 girls, and both had beautiful weddings on our farm, and they're wonderful. Like Kylie's my eye doctor, and Morgan is an engineer, and they're just like both great girls. We're like we're not even really sure why they invited us to the wedding, but we were there.
I think that's so nice.
It was very nice
though.
of them. Like but they did not need to do that, and so we went to their wedding, and so but we were talking like after with the parents of the bride, and they were talking about how like these kids could do whatever they wanted to do. So like they had a vision. So the 2 of them, the couple, came together. They had a vision. They knew what they wanted to do. And I feel like that's the most important part, is that you do what your, oh no, Tom, not the right feta. We need the Greek sheep feta.
Oh, you want the other one?
The one in the squares.
It's there.
Yeah.
Wait.
The one in like the little
I
compartments.
don't have that.
What?
All I have is this.
Okay, we'll have to delay
The dirty.
feta cheese.
I need you to understand how dirty of a look I just received.
We can only make my corn salad with the sheep feta.
No, use the other feta that you brought
Use
out
the
first.
other one.
She's so angry right now. No,
There's so
this
many
is not
kinds
what
of feta.
she uses.
But this is what makes my recipe.
Now I know. Whatever.
Maya even knows
I need you. If
this.
you are listening to me to our podcast right now, the look that I just received for using the incorrect feta cheese, like
I have the right feta.
it was
at
an aggressive
home,
look.
But
All
I
right.
forgot
Well, you forgot that too, so
I
it's
forgot
your fault.
that too.
Moving on.
So they had so they're like not really family to us, like Bill and I, but they are family. So they're related like with their family. So they were so excited to have their wedding at the farm. And so the parents of the bride, we were talking afterwards and like, listen, we offered them like X amount of money to go and do certain things, take a honeymoon, do whatever they want to do. And they're like, no, we wanted to have our favorite people together.
I think that's wonderful.
And do this. And this is what they wanted. So I feel like the most important thing is that you as a couple make the decision together.
But what
'cause it's
you
one of the
just
first
said
decisions.
is they said they want to have their favorite people. And I think that so
Yeah, that's
often
nice.
the problem is though, is like in our case, like I think I had like my mom's and Tom's mom's friends that like, you know, you get to a point where it's like, do you even know half of these people?
Yeah, I had a huge wedding.
We had a huge wedding. And
My first wedding was a huge
I'm
wedding.
not-
And so was Bill's.
To be clear, I am not like faulting either of our parents in any way, because if my kid was having a huge wedding, I would be inviting everyone that I knew as well. And so like, I understand
But you
that.
wouldn't change your wedding.
I don't think I would change it. I just wish that I had
At
had
that
the
moment in your life,
That's
that's
what,
what you
I wanted.
decided.
Yes, yeah. And
So
I think
at
that
different
hindsight's
points-
2020, right?
Exactly. I think you
And
want
now
different things.
I went on a college visit this week and to a school that costs $60,000 a year, and I'm like, phew, that probably
You
is.
gotta move to
There were
Pennsylvania.
a lot of bad decisions were made over the last 20 years, I think. Like, but no, it's just like it's crazy. Like how much money you spend on weddings, and then in the end, it is the same. So
You know, this wedding was beautiful. I love antiques. They had antiques. They had good food.
I just have to speak to the weather of that wedding,
Oh, my
because they were
goodness.
calling for tornadoes and it didn't even
In
rain.
my mind, which I have zero like control over anything in this wedding, I'm like, okay, tornado plan is this, Bill. If there's a tornado, we are doing X, Y, and Z. And I know my brother-in-law was like, if this happens, we're doing X, Y, and Z. Like I feel like Bill and Bob were watching the forecast like the entire time. It was getting dark.
Today, Dave said to me, Bill's brother, he was like, do you realize that I looked on 7 weather apps, 2
Yeah.
different weather stations? Every single one of them was like, a tornado is going to hit in the evening on Saturday. Did not happen. Like,
So these are the good things that like the bride never knows about. Like all these random people, like aunts, uncles, not
Everyone's
even aunts and uncles. Like
stressing,
everybody's like got backup plans
worried,
that
right.
don't even matter.
It's all good.
So anyways, but
So I don't know
So-
what we were talking about. So anyways, yeah, long story short, the wedding is a lot
I
of
feel
money,
like
but it's whatever
you
works for
decide
you.
as a couple is good for you. Whether it's like something quick and fast, whether it's something big and grand. I don't know. It's like, it's just a fun part of life. Like, but yet, like I stress as a mother, like thinking about these things for my kids.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Are they going to meet the right person? Are they going to marry the right person? Like, obviously, Bill and I are both from divorce situations, which is how we met. So, like, we don't want our kids to go through those things.
No,
so I feel like,
but I also
as a
don't
mom,
feel
like you worry about these things. Like,
you don't want
your
your
kids
kid
to make good decisions.
please, like even like Olivia had her like first real boyfriend this year, and they broke up. And watching your kid like go through that, like, and they were together
Nobody
a long
wants
time.
that.
Nobody wants to see, you know, your kid at any age like get heartbroken or be in a terrible situation.
You know why people look younger who don't have kids? Because they don't stress about having kids or like all the things that they worry about. Like Nancy even said, like, and my mom, my mother-in-law,
so
mother,
true.
like you worry about your kids when they're 55 years
It
old.
It never goes away.
It never stops. No, like it's not like a real worry,
No,
but it's like little things.
But it really never goes away. But I do say that all the time. I have an aunt who's probably
age more
she's
gracefully.
late 70s and he's early 80s, and it's my great aunt and uncle, and they easily, if you were like, oh, they're 65, you'd be like, yeah, they are. Like they look a minimum of 10 to 15 years younger than they actually are, and it's because they never had kids. But here's the thing, if you ask them, like they did try to have kids and they weren't able
There's
to.
different situations.
And so
It's
if
all
you ask
different.
them, they're like, we would give anything
to have
right?
kids,
Like,
right.
so there's definitely like different parts
The
and different
trade-offs.
views. And then I have another aunt and uncle who never wanted kids. So like it's whatever works. But
Listen, I stayed with my friends who don't have kids. Their house was spotless.
Yeah,
Their pets are
it's freaking
spoiled.
clean.
They have a guest room for me anytime I want to stay there.
we had a guest room and then we put a kid in it.
They right. This is how it works. They like go to the gym at like okay. So this is
They like live their. You know what the difference is? They live their lives. They don't live their kids' lives.
Right.
We
They do what
currently
they wanna
live.
do.
We live based on our kids'
Yeah.
schedules. I can't do that because my kid has this.
I'm sorry,
They don't
I can't
have
help
that.
you. I've got to massage my pig's skin conditioner.
This is like
And they're
words that
because
will never come out of my mouth.
My kid is living their best life, like going to every county fair and like driving forklifts and skid steers and at soccer practice.
I love that you like threw soccer practice in like it's the same as all the other.
I don't know. Anyway, so
Do I
like their
what?
house was
No.
meticulous.
No.
Everything's put together. They go and work out at separate times.
They have the time to do that.
They go at like 4:30 a.m. and 6 a.m. because that's what works for them. Like it's just, it's a
Listen,
different
I'm not gonna lie
world.
though. I don't know if I'd go at 4:30
You
in
wouldn't,
the morning
and I
if I had
wouldn't.
kids,
Listen,
but or if I didn't have kids.
Okay, I stayed with them the other week, and why did I stay at their house? Oh, because I judged
You
them
were-
at Campbell
yeah.
had orientation. I stayed at their house, but anyways, so I was not going at 4:30 a.m. Sorry, Matthew, but Stephen had said if you want to come with me, you should come. I totally should have gone. If I would have had workout clothes, I would have gone. And Stephen offered me to wear his workout clothes. I don't feel like
awkward.
that would have been fashionable for me. Like, I feel like I would have already been struggling in the class to begin with. And they're like, man, that lady, like she showed up
It
in
was
men's
probably better that
clothing.
you just slept in.
So I'm like, I'll stay home with your cats.
I just there is something to
I
be
would have
said.
looked really bad. Well, I'm sure Steven has really nice workout apparel.
But you know what? Like, okay,
But
so the other,
I'm very impressed that they like start their day 4 times a week doing
but they're
this.
able to.
They look way better than I do.
But you know what? It's funny. A friend of mine, I was just with her tonight at football practice, and she just got back. Her husband and her went for like a long weekend to the Bahamas for their anniversary. And I said, how was it? And she said, they went for 5 days. And she said,
That's nice.
it was the perfect amount of time because she's like, we didn't have much more. Like, we had been together 24/7 for 5
But you got to get
days
over this because when your
straight.
kids turn 18, you got 24/7, 365.
I know. Do you know that I remember when we were on our honeymoon? I remember like by day 5, we were looking at each other and I'm like, I have nothing to say to you because every like story I would tell you or anything I would tell you about my day, you were there for it. You already saw it happen. So we don't have anything to discuss at that point.
I feel like Bill, we spent 10 days together. And
You
we did
guys
good,
spend a lot of time together in general though.
right? We did good. We didn't even fight the whole time.
But like
We don't fight a lot in general, but like we did good.
I
We
feel
drove
like
through wheat fields and windmills.
But you
and-
guys will like go to the grocery store together.
We
Like,
do
oh,
do a
we're
lot of
going to
things
Costco.
together. I
Oh,
don't
we're
like-
going to the Apple store.
I
We're
don't
going,
like to go to
like
Costco
just
with Adam. It's
little
very
errands.
sad.
They go together. Tom would like you think if you remember on last week's podcast, Kristen said that Bill would never wear one of those goofy little outfits.
Oh my gosh.
Tom would never go to the grocery store with me. So every man is different.
But Tom has gone to Costco.
But
with
I mean,
you.
it is. If I can,
It's
I go
rare.
count. I go count on one hand. I go to Costco probably at least once a week.
Bill and I don't like it when we go to Costco without each other. So for different reasons, but like
What?
Bill probably cringes.
Tom says I don't want him to go to Costco. Well, that's why he doesn't want to go to Costco.
But we bought 60 dozen eggs. 60, 6-0, not
Why?
6. Listen, okay, here's how cheap we are. So there's this like, I don't know, it's a certain name. The kids would know what it is, but this like food for our pigs, it's like a supplement. and it's basically all it is egg yolks. Like probably
So
cooked
you're
up.
buying 60 dozen eggs to feed them?
Yeah.
60 dozen eggs cost
$84
$84.
at Costco.
60 dozen eggs.
We can't afford to feed them
4 eggs in the
Patterson.
morning, 4 eggs in the evening.
Every pig eats 4 eggs.
Every day for like 32 days.
Yeah. Every pig eats 4 eggs morning.
This is insane to me.
and
I mean,
every
I
pig
agree
eats-
financially that's the better option, but this is just insane in general.
No, so every pig eats 4 eggs in the morning. Every pig needs 4 eggs at night. Listen, our
Your
kids,
pigs are potentially costing you more than your children are to feed them.
no, they're part of our children's expenses. So, but listen, the food that we would be buying would cost way more money. So we're like so efficient. So first of all, Bill was trying to calculate based on Patterson egg prices. We could not afford to do this, but we can afford.
Feels
to,
like we are not using those
we can't
eggs.
use our own eggs, so we use Costco eggs, which is still cheaper than the product we need to buy to feed to
This
the
is
pigs.
still crazy to me.
Can I tell you, our pigs have such nice skin and hair.
Well, you just gave away all your secrets.
Listen, no one else is feeding their pigs. They're like, we're just buying the supplement. But our pigs
that
think
is
it's such a special treat when they get their
crazy.
whole egg. We feed them the shell, and then we give some to our dog.
You're not
too.
taking notes, and you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
So talk about pig eggs. Wait, so speaking of like your animals and like things that you do and like I don't do. So the other day for my kid's birthday, we had everyone over for a big hibachi on the Blackstone. Tom makes it on the Blackstone. It's so yummy. And I needed to make, no exaggeration, I needed to make like 14 cups of rice, 14 dry cups of rice, because that's how much I needed. So Kristen's like, don't buy rice. I just bought
Well,
this
we
huge
have a general
bag.
consensus.
Yeah.
Like, we alternate who
Like
buys the rice.
silly things, or like I'll be like, I'm buying a bag of lemons, like stuff that we know we
Yeah.
can't finish, so like we'll split it. So she's like, don't buy rice. I've got rice. I'm like, okay. So I go over there. She tells me where it is. I go grab the rice. It is in a huge, huge bag. So I get it home, and I am now sitting here. It's sewn shut. All right, and I don't know how to open this bag, you guys. I think I need a seam ripper. Like I genuinely,
That would have been a good choice, but you didn't need it.
I should have gone upstairs. I have one upstairs. I should have gone and got one out of my sewing kit. I genuinely was like, I don't know what to do. So I literally am trying to like untie it. I'm like taking the scissors and like ripping it across the top. I call her finally. I'm like, I opened it, but this was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my entire life. And she's
I'm
like,
kind of chuckling.
she's like, it's the same as opening a feed bag.
Yeah, a bag of feed for like whatever animal you're opening. There is a science. You pull the string and it like pulls the whole.
Well, someone
seam
can
open.
teach me how, because guess what? The dogs that I own don't have feed bags. They get a bag of dog food. So like it doesn't seal that way. I'm like, what in the world? And this was the most normal thing to her. She's like, yeah, it's just like a feed bag.
I'm like, put this in the podcast. This is good stuff.
This is, yeah. Do
Because
you remember
we-
we used to talk about things that like one word you would say and it meant like one thing to you and it
Something,
meant
yeah.
something else to me? So this is a perfect example of like how our lives differ.
So I've been opening feed sacks since I was like, there is an art to opening a feed sack.
Well-
you don't cut it. You don't like try to yank
You
it.
can show me when I buy the next bag of rice. You can
There
show
should
me.
be a sign that says open this end.
Yeah,
pull
there's
the
not.
string.
There's not.
So that was pretty funny, but we do buy our rice in bulk, and because between the two families we go through
Well,
a
we
lot
do
of rice.
eat a lot of rice. We
Which
do.
your birthday hibachi was amazing.
Tom really like knocked it out of the park. This was
It
all
the
him. I
rice-
have to
the
give
rice
him credit.
was very good.
He did great. So wait, just like speaking of like things having different meanings, I want to talk about this super, super fast. So if you send someone a text message and like, let's say you're like,
And I'm a bad texter. And if you text me, you know this already.
I literally had to tell Kristen today that I felt that she's a terrible texter because one, she doesn't respond to texts, or she'll send a text and I swear to God she throws her phone because I'm like, you just texted me. I texted you back within seconds and for 4 hours I don't have a response. So, or I'll call her and she answers on her watch because she never can find her phone. So
This is all true.
anyways, my wedding rings are still up on the counter. I have to remember to grab them. So basically, you send someone a text and you'll be like, I'm on my way over. And you have the option of responding with okay or not responding if you're Kristen, or you could like that text. But if you like it and you're like, you know how you hold down the text bubble and then it like gives you like heart, thumbs up, thumbs down, crying emoji, laughing emoji,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the question that we are having in my household right now is there a difference between liking the text itself, like holding it down and finding one of those emojis that pop up, or sending an actual text of the emoji, like it's its own text bubble?
Okay, so we had a little focus group today unintentionally at the fruit farm
We
because
discussed this.
so this is like broader than Danna and I's opinion. And actually last night we had a focus group too.
We did with my family. So the thought is
I feel as if I am right.
I'm
You are right.
I'm gonna agree. Yeah,
We're all right.
We are right. So the thought process is it rude to not like the actual text, but to send a separate text with the thumbs up emoji? And the thought process, someone said that someone else told them that. It was in my family. My sister-in-law said it to my mom. I'm just saying it. She doesn't listen. It's
Danna,
fine.
you're not supposed to talk about this.
It's fine.
This could create more family drama.
There's already enough.
But you'll
It's
be on
fine.
a cruise
Oh,
anyway.
I'm going to be
so
on
you
a
won't
cruise
even
when you're listening to
know.
this. It'll
You
be
won't
by the time I
matter.
get back, they'll forget. And we're so over right now, but I have to tell this. So she told my mom that it means like it's kind of snarky.
Like saying
And it's
up
like,
yours.
yeah, like
screw you.
Like screw you. Like I think she probably said
Like-
other words, but you know what I'm
like the
saying.
middle
Like what the
finger.
middle finger would insinuate. And my mom's like, well, no, if I wanted to say that, I would have sent
Your
the middle
mom
finger.
would've said
my
that,
mom would have just
though.
said it. Right. She's like, no, I just meant, and I think it was something like, I definitely think my mom obviously would never send something with the intent of being
No,
snarky.
your mom would not be rude.
And so
I mean, she would be rude to you.
she would be rude to
but
me,
not to
right?
her daughter-in-law.
Not to one of her daughter-in-laws. And so it was just kind of funny. So my other sister-in-law and I were chatting about it, and we did not view it that
But
way.
I would not have seen it that way either.
Right. And so in our focus group, we all seemed to be the same. Now, I'm wondering, as I'm saying this out loud, is everyone that we have asked has been somewhat around
a
the same
general
age.
age, yeah.
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 She is a bit younger than us.
So if you were in your 20s or
She's in her early 30s, I think. Yeah,
We're curious your
she's in her
thoughts.
early 30s, and myself and my other sister-in-law and my brother and all of us are in our 40s to 50s, and I think that maybe it's a generational thing, and maybe it's something like that.
Maybe it is.
I would be curious to know. I didn't even think about that, but I'm wondering if that
Because
maybe
everybody we've polled
has been around more our age or older, and I think that
Yeah.
would probably
we could
maybe
be totally
the factor.
uncool. And we also didn't get to mention, but we should mention that like literally the 90s are here because like
Esprit is at Costco, guys.
Costco.
Esprit is at, and I think cigarette smoking's coming back. I'm telling
Well,
you.
we know it's coming.
I'm
back.
telling you.
it is back.
God, I wish it was healthy. I'd be right on there.
Oh my gosh, it's not good
wait,
for you.
This is also I have to say this right now because
It
we've
is
had
not
all
good
this.
for you. Don't
I know,
smoke.
I'm not smoking.
If
Calm
you
down.
smoke, you choke.
I'm
if
not
you booze,
smoking.
you lose.
But this is just really funny. I have to say it really fast because we're almost done. But there's been all this air quality drama, and
it's
it's been
been
like the
bad.
Canadian wildfires. It has been really
Those
really bad.
darn Canadians.
So I saw an Instagram reel, and I sent it to Tom and my brother-in-law because it said that if you grew up in a household that collected Marlboro points, this air quality has nothing on you.
Marble points. What's that?
You used to collect the coupons or the little points off of the Marlboro packs, and you could get free T-shirts and bags. And that's like when I met Tom, that was all his dad used to wear.
Wait, time out. This is for real.
Swear to God.
So I don't have one smoker in my entire family.
Oh my God, when I met Tom, everyone was a smoker. The whole family. Now no one smokes.
Wait,
the-
who in your family smoked?
In my family, my mom and my dad both smoked.
Really?
Yeah.
Heidi smoked.
Oh yeah, she quit probably about 15 or 16 years ago. And in Tom's family,
Your dad smoked?
oh yeah. And my stepmom.
Maria smoked?
No, Maria was the only one that didn't smoke.
Good for you, Maria.
She's the only one, but her mom, her aunt, her brothers, her sister-in-laws, her sisters,
she was a nurse.
every
knew.
single, her cousins, we would get together for Christmas and the entire family would be out in the garage smoking instead of in the house. Swear to God. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that anyone in my family smoked. I'm going to pull my family.
Find out. You might be
I
surprised.
don't feel like they did.
Maybe they were hiding it from you.
They might have been. I want to know
Closet
now.
smokers. I bet your sister was a smoker. I could see her.
I don't know if
She
she
has
was.
a wild edge.
Do you think Jane was a smoker?
I bet you Jane was a closet smoker.
She was not.
Totally
There's
not.
like
She's
zero.
probably listening and having a panic attack right now.
Jane Cather's-Root was never a smoker.
I don't know. She seemed like a Capri Slim.
I bet my mother has never smoked one puff of a cigarette. Her
Jane,
entire
please report
life.
back.
Until next time, friends, we're mismatched.